There's a trap that the best personal trainers fall into. Not the ones who struggle, but the ones who are actually doing really well. And it's the reason why so many of them plateau and never build anything beyond their personal training business. Personal training has a built-in ceiling. You trade time for money, and then eventually there's no time left to trade. The issue is, where do you go now? Because as people, we like growth. We like to feel as though we're moving forward and making progress. But once you've traded all your time for money, now what? The obvious logic is keep pushing. Keep trading more and more of your time. Work from dawn till dusk. Do it week after week, month after month, year after year. What you end up with is, fair enough, decent money, but no energy and no time at all. You can't take on more clients, you can't build anything new, and any other project you may have an interest in, you can't execute on because you're exhausted. So you're stuck, you're fully booked, you're doing great, you feel like you should be grateful, but you just feel stuck. But if you pull back and you leave more money on the table, you feel like you're going backwards. So you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. I've been there. Whenever in my career I've started to push beyond 35 sessions per week, my energy massively drops. I'm not as good of a PT. I'm not in as good of a mood. I don't even enjoy training myself. I don't want to spend any more time in the gym. 35 is my absolute max before my energy is just zapped. And the same thing happened to me. I didn't have time to focus on anything else. So here's the question I had to ask myself, and the question I think you need to ask yourself as well. Can you leave some money on the table for now, in the short term, so that you can build something better long term? Because the reality is, if you're a good personal trainer, you can blink and 3 years have gone by and you haven't done anything except personal training sessions. And that's not necessarily bad. Just remember, there's no promotion for a personal trainer. There's nowhere for you to go after that. The pay rise that we all want doesn't come from doing more PT in this instance. It comes from building a second business on the side. Some trainers are able to figure this out early. They've proven they can fill out a diary, and what they do is after they've built up their savings obviously, is they intentionally take their foot off the gas. They free up time and energy on purpose. Not because things are going badly, but because things are going well enough that they feel confident enough to make their next move. And if you found any value in that video, you might like this one as well.